You told me about that. I just forward from Hey, were you, were you in there when we were talking about that? This boxing? Because I
So
was.
just remember you're live streaming now, Judge.
Okay, thanks. My box, they could just, it's a certain one, they had to all shut. I got them time now, we gotta get home for that day. Okay. Yeah, so my understanding is on, yeah, on Shabazz, I think his attorney was on Zoom a minute ago with my benchmate. That's hilarious, Heather. I can't tell you the last time we had a felony drunk driving exam and we got two scheduled today.
She's gone, Judge, but
Okay.
I'm here. I can hear you and
Yeah.
reply.
What are you doing today? Or is she just covering for you for a minute? Or you're covering
I'm
for her?
no, I'm coming in with the exams.
Oh, yeah, it's actually your docket.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. I was thinking this morning, you know how many times I have looked at my calendar in the last 4 days to figure out what my week is going to. I have not been able to get figured out since COVID.
Since
Yeah.
COVID, what are you talking
I'm
about?
telling you, because we were on that for so long, for 20 years, I was on that. 1 week was arraignments, 1 week was civil,
Right,
1 week was
right.
criminal.
Yeah.
And it seems like our schedule just doesn't have that kind of a pattern. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. You don't think it flows smoothly.
I mean, it works all right in the moment. I just can't keep track of what's going on day to day, week to week. I am a creature of habit.
Yeah, it's just kind of even push you. I think we all. Yeah, that's. If you got the. So, no. Try to be. And see what works for her. I like the. Yeah, I said. This is what I found. This is it. Yeah, number two, he's out. And they didn't actually. They didn't know. No, I don't think they did it, right? The prosecutor does say closer to the year. That March keeps us opposite. Yeah, and then all the. That's the rules.
Right.
Right here, closer to the jury. I had to do a COVID socially distanced jury once before. Like, they actually put us in a smaller courtroom than normal. I don't know why, but like, it was closer. I was like here, and the closest juror was like somehow closer than this. We had a partition between us, but they could hear. I couldn't say
On the right hand side.
anything because they could hear everything. They were that close. It was so frustrating.
Well, it's just
Yeah, no, they didn't, there was a special courtroom they designed with partitions, but it was so stupid, it was smart, we did it. Why is it? For a 12-person penalty period too.
But the cheer is leaning, the cheer is down, and just the cheer.
Oh, I hate it. I like to do that.
Yeah, all you know is right there.
Then there's actually somebody on the
No, on the right side, huh?
before started.
If the cheer is leaning forward,
Right, okay.
just play with it. You got that, please go, Jen.
It's kind of funny though, before we started the judge, you're just like generally worried about COVID, feeling.
If the cheer,
Once you raise their hand, and then the judge.
right there, you down from the right hand side, right?
And then people started looking around and slowly more and more hands just started. What's that?
You gotta just like, just play with it. And see how it works for you. You know,
Yeah, right.
they're right there, so you.
I was going.
I think just it, I must say that. Yes, Jack, you used to judge Marvin's court. Yeah, they said no. And they said.
I wonder if they had to bring it out. They probably couldn't get anybody from NDS.
Deciding.
Thank you, Glenn. Good morning. Have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah, you're all right. Have a seat. I saw you in here when I walked by and I thought the prosecutors were in here too. No, I saw you there and I thought you were talking to them, so I figured they were already here. No, he's here. They brought him in. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of sirens out there today. Gentlemen, People versus Shabazz.
I mean, we're waiting for Officer Fox. That's the problem. They're building this.
Have we heard from Officer Fox? This one was scheduled at 9,
Looking at the schedules.
right?
9 o'clock.
Who'd we call?
Then I will call the supervisor.
I'll sit. I'll give him a chance to get a response. Let's find out what's going on.
But you guys step out and
Yeah. And do you know are you handling the exam on Bradford?
Yes.
All right. And he's here. We got him in the building.
this is attorney check.
He doesn't have an attorney. He doesn't want an attorney. So buckle up. You spoke to Bradford?
Oh, I was just in the Zoom room while he was on the record.
Oh, was it a rodeo?
He was found competent, though. I did go back. Maybe I remember because like he said something about competency, so I pulled the circuit court case up, and he was determined competent in circuit court.
Yeah, I'm fine with saying when I'm king of the world, because when I'm king of the world, you know what the main criteria will be for competency to stand trial? Do you want to represent yourself? You're not competent.
Yeah. I had a 17-year-old in adult court. They stated incompetent, unrestorable yesterday. We finally all stipulated it, but that was second from forensic psychiatry, not even the person we usually hire.
Right.
They think he's 17, he'll never figure it out. And because he's 17, he has maybe has an intellectual disability, not a psychiatric.
Right.
The statute for intellectual disability says individual 18 or older.
Doesn't even apply to him.
So they just dismissed it. They spent 2 weeks researching it. They said we can't figure anything out, so it's just dismissed and you just can go home.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, they changed some laws here and they don't.
They didn't think about anything else. If it was just stayed in juvenile court, they would do a hearing.
Yeah, whole different ballgame. Because they were ready for that, right? They've done that before. So much of what they do in Lansing has unintended consequences because they don't think things through.
No, not. But yeah, I don't think that exact set of circumstances will ever happen.
No, it's pretty strange. Pretty strange.
Yeah.
Joe, is Bradford upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs.
Have you been up a month since Susan? Did your friends go? Oh, good.
We're supposed to go up this weekend. We got 6 of us be up there Friday. I'm going up early so I can pick up the trees. We ordered a bunch of seedlings. And we got 400 seedlings to put in the ground side of it.
What?
It's doable. If the guys don't, like get exhausted out there or something. But I just got an email, mass email about everybody that ordered trees, and they're talking about some containerized trees not being available till next week. So I'm like, I need to go up my order that's available because I got people coming up. So you check my order, tell me if you got enough for my order.
Are they?
See, mostly conifers, but some oaks, mostly conifers. And what is the good news, Mr. Kaplan?
Spots no longer is employed by the police agency, therefore, we won't be able to produce them this morning. We'll reauthorize the case, Judge.
Understood? Dismissed without prejudice. Did you post any cash bonds, sir? No cash. Okay, you're free to go then. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Are you ready on Bradford?
Oh, I do that. You know,
Yeah, we'll get a copy of the ROA or whatever we do. Right, Marianne?
they have who's on Saturday 36, so I just want to make sure.
He's got a tether, so he's got to have some paperwork to get the tether off.
Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah, round him up. Bradford's right off the room here.
Reverend Shabbat. Oh, I have a sick right there. I'll bring you some paper, okay?
It'd be like that. Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah. I think that will help every 41.
Like we want.
Yeah, you might as well bring him in.
He's out alcohol.
I don't know if it's GPS or alcohol.
How are you?
Interesting.
Here, I got mine right here.
Well, thank you, Judge.
You wanna, oh, you know what? I don't think there's anybody at the kiosk. You need the Belleville cop in here? Steve,
Officer Pearl. He should be.
hey, would you send the Belleville cop in here, Officer Pearl? Thanks. Mr. Bradford, have a seat, sir. Good morning. And Mr. Kaplan, are you ready?
We are going to face, we got one looking at Indiana.
All right, go ahead.
Judge, in this case, as you know, the defendant has been charged with third-degree fleeing and looting. We actually undercharged him. He committed allegedly fleeing and looting third, and with the prior conviction, it becomes fleeing and looting second, which is a 10-year felony as opposed to the 5-year felony.
And
Therefore, at the conclusion of the exam, I will ask the court to bind the case over on fleeing and looting second.
okay, Mr. Bradford, you understand what he just told me?
Yes.
All right. Are you ready to proceed, sir?
No, I was waiting for my. Sorry.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're waiting for.
See myself.
Okay, any discovery? Okay, all right. Did you have a discovery order? Have you made a formal request for discovery? This is the first time I've seen this file, so I don't have any background on it.
I mean, total.
That's all right. Take your time.
Your Honor, if I have permission to speak to the defendant and line up possible any piece of charge, it might change the equation for him when the whole work.
Sure. You mind having a discussion with Mr. Kaplan about what options are?
Clearly said in the ROA that the attorney was instructed to turn over discovery.
Maybe he did. You don't know.
I don't know who the attorneys is. I know the quality of people you've got doing this work.
No.
You know the quality of people that are doing this work. We've got some we've got some fantastic attorneys, and we've got some that just going through the motions.
You think that our prosecutor, could you just sign the bottom of it?
Going through the motions.
Yeah.
Collecting the paycheck.
Like going through the motions.
Unbad.
What the question? What? Was the breakfast, this is the lemon, like you got any problem. Okay. Sorry. Study. I'm gonna check it in, study. So is the work else to put? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Move, pull that mic down to you. You're, Mr. Bradford, yeah, get that closer. Do we need?
They're trying to vote something out.
Okay. Do you remember, was it Mr. Williams, the attorney, that was told to give you discovery?
I called actually someone in the defender's offices. She told me his name was Butler, William Butler.
I mean, the attorney that Judge Patton told turn over discovery to you. Who was the attorney that heard that from Judge Patton? You know?
He was Butler, it wasn't William Butler.
Butler? I don't know that.
You can pull out the show. What team? These Williams was here.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that represented you last week was Rodney Williams. I just hate to adjourn stuff because that's a whole lost day and that's another couple weeks down the road for you.
But, you know,
Well, let's see what he comes up with. He might offer you something you don't want to roll the dice.
Boy. If we take 400 seconds of in what? I did,
Oh, I gotta go
You're out
to,
there?
I gotta go to Altoona to pick them up. But 400 ceilings will probably, if they were all in one bundle, they'd only be about like that.
400?
Yeah, I mean, they're literally, you know, like this and that tall.
I can't imagine planting 400 of those. But that's normal.
And that's why it depends on how good the guys did the weekend I didn't make it, because what they were supposed to do was get it all scouted out. So this weekend, all we gotta do is go there and put them in, not figure out where to put them. Right, because we had a bunch of different spots where we had to figure out what, you know, determine where in this area we were gonna plant, what we were gonna plant.
It's not all woods. It's got open, you have open property.
No, well, yeah, there's some, but mostly it's woods. But like, for example, one of the things, because I got a grant, and if we do what the grant told us, then they give us money. They reimburse our costs. So for example, one of the things you want to do is plant conifers to give cover to the deer, because conifers create what they call thermal cover, right? So it's shade when it's hot, and when it's cold, it holds with the heat off the ground, it holds it so it's warmer there. So it might be open woods, but they don't have any cover. So we got to decide, do we want a little bedding area there, or do we want a little bedding area there? So the guys were supposed to do most of that last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, when I didn't go up there.
Well, do you send like a camera up above to see
A lot of walking,
how many acres?
180,
How many?
480.
I didn't know, I didn't know that.
the trees will actually plant fairly quick. You know, because you use what's called a diggler, it's like a spud. You know, you step that down, you wiggle it back and forth, you pull it out, you stick the seedling in, you step on it, push it down. Then you stick some, then you put a piece of pipe over that, put a weed cover all the way around it. Go to the next one.
It seems like it would take a lot to do that. You guys haven't done it.
Hope not. No, we haven't done it. This crew hasn't done it before.
Oh,
Couple of them did, a couple last year.
wow.
And then anything that's not a conifer, so the oak trees, the, we got a couple different shrubs that are like elderberry, that kind of stuff. Those all have to be protected. They have to have tree tubes on them to keep the bunnies from nibbling them. And then eventually we got to put a cage around them to keep the deer from the tree. That's not all gonna get done this year. Right this weekend.
Is it even water? You have a pond?
We got ponds, we got a couple of those here and there.
So how long has this been in your?
That's 40s. Yeah, going on 100 years.
Oh my God. Does anybody explore besides? Like, is it just the oak leaves?
Yeah, it's my sentinel, I open now.
I didn't realize that.
Nope, you're right. It's gonna be about 600 days, 3.4 acres. So it's over 1 square mile.
So what did you think to the grant? What made you think to do it?
I'm just always
So
keep my ears open.
how did you?
Habitat, timber management improvement and wildlife habitat improvement.
Oh, okay.
So like one of the things is if we spend the time and do invasive species eradication, like autumn olive is a big problem, then they'll pay us so much an acre for doing that. So,
That was good thinking.
yeah, it's $40-some thousand over 5 years if we do it all.
It's kind of cool because it only helps you.
It's a lot of work.
Wow, you get it, and then helps you. Helps you. When is it that you guys all grew up as a family, everybody? In July? When?
No. I don't think we've been up there as a family in the summertime. You're not talking about just my family. You're
For
talking,
everybody.
between Christmas and New Year's.
Oh.
It was long. Hey, Joe, let Mr. Kaplan know I gotta make a decision. I'm either gonna adjourn it or he can make some kind of an offer, but
Yeah.
just like they find out today that that doesn't work then. When did you send us a email? Yeah. Well, somebody sent us a email with around this TV. Who opened that subpoena and said, "Oh, we better let them know"?
Somebody did.
They don't have time for that.
The Bible, Pacific.
Mr. Kaplan,
I can answer the question, Rich Owens heard from me.
yeah,
Attorney William Oaks Court of Plan. Apparently there was some disagreement on the way the books vanished from the case, replaced by Rodney Williams. Your Honor, discovery was provided to William Oaks. And then we sent an email today, the last few days, to the second lawyer, Rodney Williams, letting him know that the case is upcoming and, you know, please provide.
Who was here last week when Judge Patton said provide two?
I wasn't following the case at that point. You didn't want.
All right.
But I do know that we've sent that we can copy the email from their staff regarding.
All right. So we got to adjourn it because we got to get directed to him.
I do have a police report, you're gonna give my copy.
Okay. Do you want more than the police report? You're going to have to tell them what you want. They don't know what you want.
Plans for May 12th.
Say it again.
12th at 9:30 is the next opening.
For who? It's not my case.
Oh, if
It's yours.
then it's gonna stay with us,
I'm just covering because she's not available today.
but that's the next opening
For
for anybody.
yeah, and that's the way we're doing it. But- Clear?
Your Honor, I'm gonna give him a copy of the deed to discovery.
Okay. And I was having my own conversation about scheduling. So what else do you need besides that?
I don't have a video with me, Joe.
No. But we're gonna get him discovery so he can prepare his exam. So you want the body cameras? What else you want?
Everything's from the beginning, I never got.
But sir, everything is not specific enough for me to enforce.
Work. I understand.
Well,
Arraignment papers are not part of discovery. Arraignment papers are court issue stuff.
See, it's.
They're,
Further along in the case, what happens?
what he just gave you is written discovery. That means that's all the documentation they have. So anything you want that is not documentation, like a body camera, then you got to ask for that. So you've asked for the body cam. Is there anything else you want?
Witness statements.
That would be the written, wouldn't that be part of your written discovery?
it would be,
So any written documents, if it ain't in there, they don't have it. And if they come up with it at the exam, they can't use it. Follow me? All right. So other than documents, other than paperwork and the body cam, is there anything else you think you want? Okay, now here's the problem. They usually email digital discovery, right? Okay. Do you have access to that kind of equipment in the jail so you can get it? Then you can't get discovery. I'm not going to order them to walk down there and hand you a laptop at the jail. That's not what the prosecutor's office does.
Since this is taking so long, I'm quite sure I'm be released on that case by the time they send it.
All right. Are you being held on this one? What's your bond on today's file? Do you know? Okay. All right. So do you have any idea when that's going to be resolved? The other case?
It's waiting on these two cases are coinciding with each other. This one sold me up for that one sold me up for this.
Well, I can give you a new date for an exam on this one, but we still got to get your discovery before that new date. So how are you going to get your discovery? I just asked you that. So if you give an email address and they email that digital discovery to you, you'll get it.
I'll get it, but I have to be able to see what I'm gonna tell and get it from the else.
But that's what I'm telling you. You're telling me you can't get out of jail until this case is over. This case ain't over until the exam gets done.
Just like go back to court, show them the progress of this. That's all he wants to see.
Okay, so when are you going back to court on the other one? Sure.
you don't need my help serving as.
No, go ahead. I'm always looking for help.
Not the discovery, it's not our fault, not your fault that he fired two lawyers. Judge, now he has the paper discovery, he can read it in the next hour if you don't mind. We're not introducing body camera evidence, therefore, he has no grief at this point.
So you're going just on officer's testimony for PC purposes?
It's,
All right, so let's try that. You understand what the purpose for this exam is, right? It's not for them to prove to me you're guilty or not guilty. You understand that? Today is just probable cause. They got which is a pretty low burden. I keep saying prosecutor has to convince me two things. One, that a crime occurred, and two, that looks like, there's reason to believe you were involved in the crime. You understand that's the burden?
Yeah.
It's a yes or no question, Mr. Bradford. Do you understand the burden? Okay, so what he's telling me is video's not coming in today. He's just going to put that guy right there on the stand, ask him some questions, and establish some facts through his testimony. Okay? I'm assuming, is that your report that he's holding in his hand, Officer Pearl? All right, so his report from the incident is what you've been given. So today, we probably don't have to get into digital discovery. We can get through today, then you'll have something to talk about at your next case.
No, it's the right officer, that was on his face, I don't know.
we're saying it is.
So, camera.
Michael,
I don't know if it is either. I wasn't there. But that doesn't change what I'm talking about. So his suggestion is I hold for a minute, just pause. We'll put you back in the cell, give you some time to, digest that paperwork in your hands. And then we'll come out here and we'll do a probable cause hearing, not a trial. And then at least we can accomplish something. So you're further along when you go to your next case. And hopefully you're that much closer to being on the street before this trial comes up downtown.
Somebody ripped off of this.
Okay. Did what I just say make sense to you?
I don't know. So I'd really like to be adjourned, so I can get everything, so I have everything,
we have always the motion.
I understand that, but you can't give me a viable way for you to get everything. Everything includes the video footage, right? You're telling me you can't get your eyes on the video they email you until you're out of jail, but you can't give me any idea when that's going to be. Am I missing something? I'm sorry?
You gave me a week, so get everything done.
The court date on the other file, you mean? And you think they're going to release you? What if they don't? Then what?
Judge, we're ready to proceed now. We have our witness.
I'm going to hold it, Mr. Bradford. You can appeal me. I'm going to hold it. You want some time to review the paperwork before we hold it? Okay. We'll do that. This case is in recess.
Thank
All right.
you.
Pause. Just. Mr. Bradford, just so I can tell everybody when we're likely to get going. How much time do you think you need before we're ready to go? It's 10 o'clock now. 10:30? Okay. All right. Just so we can all plan. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do much between things, but his legs can't run. Well, he wants to do.
Here is the real procedural battle of the hearing discovery access. The judge carefully explains that written reports, body camera footage, and digital evidence all follow different rules, especially for a defendant sitting in jail without technology access. That creates a question because preparation is everything in criminal court. The prosecution says they only need probable cause today, which is a lower legal standard than proving guilt at trial. Do you think Bradford is being given opportunity to defend himself. After all the delays, the judge ultimately chooses caution over speed, giving Bradford extra time to review discovery before moving deeper into the probable cause hearing. It is a procedural decision, but an important one because access to evidence can shape an entire defense strategy. If you found this case as intense as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful courtroom breakdowns.